Mr. dCS.
Good morning, everyone. Once again, very excited to be back in Hong Kong and supporting our fantastic partners, Richcom AV. So my name's Raf. I'm from dCS, which is a digital front end in the system. So what we had in the active system is our Vivaldi, which is our Vivaldi transport. We've got a DAC, upsample, and a clock. Now, dCS, we are based out of Cambridge in the UK. So that's where all the manufacturing is done. So everything we do, so all the hardware, software, mechanical design, everything is done in-house by us. Now, with everything we do, at the core heart of the system, everything is designed in-house, and it's all our unique technology. Down to the core heart of our system, what we specialize in is our DAC technology. Now, within all our DACs, we don't use any off-the-shelf DAC chips. We use our own patented design called the Ring DAC. So which sort of does give us an edge, there's no limitations around it, it gives us the flexibility to deliver the performance that we can deliver to our systems. So at the Hong Kong show, we are very excited. We have just launched a new product called the VRS, which is our new flagship system, which you see over here. So this has been in design for 5 years now. So everything has been designed from scratch. All the electronics, all the technologies have evolved. So it's been 5 years worth of R&D work that's gone into this. Now on display, what you have is, you've got our whole complete range on display here. So we've got our REST system, then we've got our Vivaldi, we've got our Rossini system, Bartok, and the Lina as well. So if anybody has any questions, I'll be floating around, so please feel free, come up and come up to me, please. Thank you very much. So I'll pass it back to you.
當然啦，請完 dCS 公司代表同大家講完之後咧，我想仲有我哋嘅Constellation 嘅，咁可以以 Constellation 嘅come on just say hi. Which one? Oh.
Is it on? Yes.
Good morning. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Eddie and the team at Richcom. My name is Irv. I'm with Constellation Audio, and we're very happy to be here and very honored to be partnering with our friends at Richcom AV. Tell you a little bit about Constellation Audio and what you're going to be listening to today. Constellation Audio has been producing electronics since 2010. All of our electronics are made in the United States. What we're going to be listening to today is our latest products. What you see over here on the wall, these are what are called our Series 2 products. Those are the Inspiration Series and the Revelation 2 series, Inspiration 2 and Revelation 2. The preamp that we're using is the Revelation 2 preamp and the new statement power amplifier. With the new Series 2 products, the Revelation 2 and the Inspiration 2, there are a couple of major improvements that we've made, some changes that we've done that are very exciting. Number one, for those of you that are familiar with our Constellation line in the past, you typically see the line in silver. We have a beautiful new champagne finish that is the standard finish. All of our products are also available, still in silver and black. We've also made some fundamental changes in improvements in the way the system operates. We have a new Constellation switch mode power supply, and what that does, that helps make the amplifier more efficient. And especially if you're operating in 220, 240 volt countries, it makes it very easy and seamless to plug and play. The other thing that we do is we have what we call a power factor correction circuit that works in our amplifiers and makes the amplifiers much more efficient than they've ever been before. Speaking of amplifiers, what you're seeing right in front of you is the brand new statement stereo amplifier. All of our amplifiers are available in either stereo or mono configuration. This is the statement stereo amplifier, and it produces 850 watts per channel into 8 ohms in its stereo mode. I'm happy to answer questions if you have them later. I'll be here. But what we're really here to do is to listen to the music. So I'll turn it back over to Tam and say thank you very much for coming, and I hope you enjoyed the show.
當然啦，咁另外我哋仲有呢度件件都名貴嘅，咁仲有我哋陣間會聽到個喇叭啦，咁嗰個喇叭Gauder Akustik，咁一定要請設計喇叭呢個Dr. Roland 咁亦都係負責人老闆。Yeah, thank you.
Hello, Hong Kong. My name is Dr. Roland Gauder, and I've come a long way from Germany to show you our latest reference speaker, the DARC 250. DARC means dynamic aluminum rib construction. And that's what it is. Here we have single ribs, one over the other, made of aluminum. And in between, there are damping ribs. We have a four-way system with diamonds and ceramic speakers from Germany. But the big trick of the speaker is the crossover. Many think that the crossover in some parts and that's all, but the crossover is the most important part of any speaker. Here we have a four-way speaker. We have two woofers, the mid-range made of ceramic, the diamond mid-range and the tweeter. And so we have four different ways where we have to share the frequencies to the speakers. And that's, in analog it's not so easy. So here inside we have 68 components inside a crossover. And the big trick is that if you have a two-way, three-way, four-way system, you have a delay in the signal because of the big inductors. So the bass is delayed very much, the mid-range is delayed, but the tweeter is not delayed. And so for all the speakers in the world, the tweeter always shoots first. That's why some companies make the tweeter a little bit in the back. But then you have a lot of reflection and diffraction, and that's terrible. So I thought there must be a better way. And that's why I came up with a new concept that we call TDC, Time Delay Control. And the trick is we delay the signal of this woofer, mid-range, mid-high, so that they shoot at the same time with the tweeter. The tweeter is delayed, and so on. So you have a coherent wavefront coming from a four-way speaker. It's not easy to do that. It's a lot of components you need for such a time delay in analog world. You know, it's not a digital speaker where we can shift the time. It's an analog speaker, and we have to delay the signals analog. And that is the first time it was done in hi-fi history. Never before has this concept been evolved because it's so stressful and so you need a lot of components, I would say. But here we did it, and the result was that we got the Golden Ear Award from the Absolute Sound magazine in the USA, Product of the Year, and the Tessil Best Speaker Ever. And this concept is also in our other loudspeakers now, in the Largo series, Capello series. So you see this is a reference series here in the dark, but we have 5 different series starting at a good, normal, reasonable price and going up. And if you want to read about the review, I would recommend you the dCS magazine from the last month. Yeah, but I would say start with the music now. Let's do it, let's play it. Because I can tell you everything and you can believe me. But the best thing is I convince you with listening to music. Thank you very much.
咁每一次聽廠方嘅演講之後咧，我哋覺得發現咧學到好多嘢嘅。咁既然聽咗咁多知識啦，咁我哋就實踐下，就聽翻首歌嚟熱下身先。當然啦，我哋嚟緊嘅全部都係我傳流俾你聽嘅。咁有啲係我哋嘅 file 嚟嘅，咁有啲咧就係online 嚟嘅。 係title 咁可以聽下究竟係咪有啲人所講話 online 嘅歌翻到屋企係唔好聽，或者數碼好重作畫味，咁睇下聽唔聽到，你分唔分別到邊啲係我哋 server 自己得得靚嘅 file 啊，定係喺網上嚟嘅 file 啊？嗱咁首先咧，我揀咗一啲歌咧幾得意嘅，有一個就男聲嘅低音炮呢個幾得意嘅，咁大家欣賞下。
Every morning at the mine, you can see him arrive. He stood 6'6", weighed 245, kinda broad at the shoulder, narrow at the hip, and everybody knew you didn't give no lip to Big John. Big John, Big John, Big Bad John. Big John. Well, nobody seemed to know John called home. He just drifted into town and stayed all alone. Didn't say much, kinda quiet and shy. And if he spoke at all, he just said hi to Big John. Somebody said he came from New Orleans, where he got into a fight over a Cajun queen, and a crashing blow from a huge right hand sent a Louisiana fella to the promised land. Big John, come on. Big John, Big John, Big Bad John. Well, then came the day at the bottom of the mine when the timber cracked and men started crying. Miners were praying and hearts beat fast, and everybody thought they'd breathe their last. Except John. Big John. Big John. Big, big man. Big John.